Hello, Intactivists! I'm making this video because I got some critical feedback of an unfair vote. Someone said that we just didn't like Next Level Intactivism, so we kicked him out. And I do appreciate that critical feedback because I like knowing how people are thinking and perceiving how Prevail of the System and the Alliance is doing. So allow me to explain why Next Level Intactivists got thrown out of the Alliance. NLI's Daniel Rold joined the Alliance in February 13th, right here, and in 4 months there has been 3 major offenses. The first one was NLI aided suspected gatekeepers, which is one of the main missions of the Alliance is to discourage gatekeeping. NLI was told not to help Bloodstained Men. April 12th, POTS released Exposing Bloodstained Men members targeting Intactivist groups, explaining how they went after not just one member of the Alliance, but 3 of them, and others. You can watch that if you want. On April 20th was when Scott publicly denounced working with Next Level Intactivist because he was aiding Bloodstained Men. Scott even explained that Bloodstained Men isn't even asking for NLI's help. NLI is forcing his help on Bloodstained Men. So it's not like this was needed help, and it's not even consensual help. On May 7th, Next Level Intactivist messaged me about recording him calling reporters and high-value targets for the Bloodstained Men to make a video of it. I obviously did not do that. I then asked NLI to give me information on how effective NLI was for a video. Daniel replied with, "Dude, I'm in the middle of a campaign, my time is 0. Meaning he was allocating all of his time to Bloodstained Men, the same ones that Scott and Potts both came out against. During this same time, May 8th, Ladori, the owner of Unaltered, explained he had no idea NLI was using the Mautic system to aid the Bloodstained Men when this all got started, explaining his skepticism of Bloodstained Men and NLI. Meanwhile, Health Equality Campaign is stranded alone in New Hampshire with no targeted campaigns to anybody. And after this, we still keep NLI. June 11th is when he goes off on Unaltered and starts saying all kinds of crazy things. So this is what Next Level Intactivism said in our Discord. He said, "Heads up, NLI will no longer work with Ladori of Unaltered and have been extremely disappointed with the quality of service we received. I paid Ladori $2,200 in donation money and could not get one functioning product. I would not recommend giving donation money to this person. Okay, as I sleep all day, claim some virus that most often is rather harmless as the reason it's taken him nearly 3 months to make a Mautic system that doesn't even function." Alright, then he goes on and starts attacking Intactivists themselves. So then he adds me, and then he adds everybody, and then he keeps going, and then he blames you. I don't know who you is. I'm guessing that's Ladori and Luke from Cockfight are the same thing at this point, claiming that they're harming the efforts to save children from abuse. Alright, and he keeps going on and on and on and on and on and on. I don't know what he was trying to do with this at all. Like, what was his strategy? Because I don't know what he was trying to accomplish by screaming, "Oh, Ladori is a scammer." Like, seriously, someone tell me. Because all what this does is make any person to not want to help you and be even slower helping you. And it makes Daniel look stupid because he supposedly got scammed, even though Daniel brags about being an ex-6-figure business owner. He's going after other people in the Alliance, which is a big no-no. Like, you don't do that. You go through the proper channels. You go and you keep it, in DMs. You keep it personal. You maybe use the Alliance channel that we have. You don't go and just add everybody and hit them with a wall of text and start going off on everybody. Okay. Yeah, no. And then, secondly, all of this is, not true because the Mautic system is done. I even talked to Ladori about it, and he said that it's all good to go, and that they even used it to go and help get donations and such. So I don't know what NLI is talking about. Apparently, he's having issues figuring out how to use it. Anyways, if you go down here, you can go ahead and see the evidence of Ladori. Ladori even said, "We are part of the alliance. We should not be attacking each other. Please look at the video I sent you. You said there is an issue with the mounting system. However, I successfully tested a basic form test using your website. As I have stated multiple times, this is a matter of using WordPress correctly. The Mautic and postal system are fully functional, worked during the GoFundMe." So literally this has worked before. So Next Level Intactivism is just going off the rails, losing his mind. He said that if you want to resolve this calmly and professionally, I welcome a healthy civic discussion. My illness with the Epstein-Barr virus has halted not only my ability to provide you some post-deliverable support, but my work on Unaltered. So that's so crazy that NLI got mad because someone got sick, essentially. And I'm not for that at all. And like the fact that NLI was going out of his way and just slandering Ladori, especially being so new, and NLI has a big following because he's been an Intactivist for well over a decade. Yeah, that's not okay. So it's the second reason that happened June 11th. And so Ladori is very professional, trying to be very nice, trying to work with NLI. I wasn't so nice. I definitely yelled at Daniel Rold behind closed doors. That made me really mad. Also, another issue is that people were believing Daniel Rold's BS too, spreading garbage on my Discord. I've also received DMs about concerns about Ladori and Unaltered after. And as well, Daniel's claims tarnish the Alliance reputation. So that's another problem, because now, well, like, how can you trust the Alliance if there's one bad egg? Like, what are you going to do? So that's a problem. So we don't want the Alliance to be tarnished. We want people to be able to trust the Alliance. So that's like a third problem. Now, finally, and the most important, was he put donors and supporters at major risk. In the rant, you find out he had no contract written. Contracts are the foundation of any business. So Daniel got fed up with Ladori, but there was no who, what, and when agreed upon. So it's not like Daniel Rold signed a contract with Unaltered saying, hey, this is going to take you 2 months to go ahead and get done. Like, Unaltered has all right to take 5 decades to get this Mautic system and postal system done for Daniel Rold if Ladori feels like it. Daniel explained that he ran a quote-unquote 6-figure business before. However, he didn't do the basics of business. He gambled thousands of donor dollars on a handshake. On top of that, he was rude, unprofessional, disrespectful, biting the hand that was feeding him, and this reflects poorly on the Alliance. Like, NLI has demonstrated he has no tactfulness or business capabilities. Essentially, without a contract, NLI gave Unaltered a donation in the thousands thanks to the donors, and then NLI decided barking orders. He'll be lucky that, one, he even got anything, because, I mean, if someone talked to me like that, and there was no contract, and, you know, like, I think most people would have just walked out. Be like, all right, bro, like, I'm leaving. But Ladori didn't do that, so this is laughable if this wasn't such a serious problem. POTS wants to make sure that we protect you, the supporters, who have given hard-earned dollars to the Alliance members, which is another reason why NLI got voted out for reckless business practices, putting, once again, the Alliance loyal supporters in jeopardy, because this reflects badly on all of us. And hopefully you guys can understand that, hey, look, NLI was a part of the Alliance for all of 4 months. He got kicked out June 18th in a 4-1 vote. Now, there has been an argument to all of this saying, oh, well, the Alliance never had written rules to how it was going to operate, so it's so unfair to have NLI kicked out because he didn't know that aiding potential gatekeepers, slandering others in the Alliance, and shady business practices was going to result in him getting kicked out. Okay, fair. Now, counter-argument to that, since there was no written rules back then, I never said I couldn't kick out whoever I wanted to for any reason, so seems like I can, and I did. And like a good business owner, I'll accept full responsibilities for removing NLI, so unless there is a significant outcry from the POT supporters, this is going to be final until further notice. The Alliance didn't suffer any major losses from this decision. I would like to apologize for those who supported NLI due to POTS and the Alliance supporting that group. It's a risk to take on new groups, but the benefit thus far has exceeded the risks. Now, what's going to happen to NLI? Does he know how to use the Mautic system that he has? I have no idea. That's up for you guys to talk to him about. I have no idea. If you guys have any comments, grievances, questions, or concerns, please let me know down in the bottom. Thank you guys for watching.